Welcome back. Today is going to be Tricky Dick's Sick Monday Licks. Not because the lick is particularly sick, but because I am. Let's do it.
Tricky Dick's Monday Licks.
So I'm going to talk about one of the songs off our album Simple Things today. It's called Pleasure of Mine, and when I learned it, I actually learned it wrong. So I joined the Brooms maybe a year and a bit ago, something like that. And when I joined the band, obviously, I had a whole bunch of songs to learn. And one of the little things that slipped through the cracks that I didn't listen to well enough on the record when I was learning it is the intro for this song, Pleasure of Mine. So on the record, it's something like this, just an E minor 7. And then it switches to a B minor 7, like this. And all you do is pluck the A string, D string, B string, G string, and you just roll it around like that. So that's the intro, the way we did it on the album. Well, not we, I wasn't in the band then, but that's fine. However, when I learned it, the guys were like, oh, it's the same as the chorus, I think. So I was like, okay, but the chorus is an A minor. Yeah, same as the chorus, but it starts in a different place. I was like, all right, so the way we ended up playing it live is that I'd play this kind of thing which goes E minor 7, G major, then down to a D major, then down to a C major. And there's a lot of ways to play that. As long as you're hitting that E minor, G, D, C, it doesn't really matter. You could even do it in neck position if you really wanted to, but I'm not going to do that because I don't like neck position, but that's fine. So that's our intro to the song when we play it live. So another thing that I'll try to do when I play this live sometimes is I will just try to do it with as few position changes as possible. So I'll try to keep my finger on the 7th fret for the first 3 chords and just play an E minor 7, G major, then D major, then I'll have to slide down to the 5th fret to do the C major, which I think is kind of a nice way to play it. Instead of going. Just means there's a bit less sliding around. Yeah, so that's the intro. The chorus is the same chord sequence, I guess you could say, but it starts on the A minor, so it's the same thing, just a 5th lower. And for this one, I do just slide around all over the place. We just... So that's a nice little part. Cool little song. It's pretty simple. The other part that is actually not on the record, but I ended up playing it live, is in the verse. Ronnie's playing this really cool bass line that I just love, and it goes like this. So I think that's great. It just hits, and it's this funky drum beat going on, and you need to listen to it if you haven't, because it's real good. Or come see us play live, but we don't have any shows for a while, but it'll happen. But I really like that old thing that reggae guys used to do in the songs where they would double up the bass on the guitar part. So that's what I started doing, but I started putting my own little bit of flair on it. So to make this make sense, I'm just going to quickly chuck a click on over here, and hopefully it's not too loud. Oh, it's pretty loud. So yeah, with the click going, this little funky riff goes like this. So that's about it for that song actually. There's a couple other little lead parts, but if you're really keen, you can work them out by ear. If you want to play the aggressive end section, it's just F and E. That's a cool little song. And this is hopefully a cool little video. And hopefully my nose is a little blocked because I am not cool, I just have a cold. Today's band shirt, Cattle Decapitation. If you can't read it, that's fine. You're not supposed to read it. You're supposed to just see it and go, ah, that's Cattle Decapitation. I just recognize it. I'm wearing it because I need to remind myself to buy tickets to their show, which is coming up pretty soon. Make sure you make a point of seeing bands you like. You gotta stay inspired. That's all for me. I'll see you next Monday.